Who is he giving the realest heat on these internet streets? It's Big Phil speaks. Who is he giving the realest heat on these internet streets? It's Big Phil speaks. Who is he giving the realest heat on this internet streets? It's Big Phil speaks. Who is he giving the realest heat on these internet streets? It's Big Phil speaks. Years of uncertainty, Big Phil got that flavor. Coming with that real spit, that real heat just to blaze you. Visual airways, even social media outlets. You tired of the same old same? It's cause I ain't been out shit. I'm questioning. Haters and trolls can get to stepping. No weapon formed against this blessed one can stop was destined. Indeed, my words walk water to touch the masses. In me, I'm off the higgity, no bullshit-a-dee. Not to be cocky, folks are flocking to watch me. ASAP like Rocky, I tackle topics kamikaze, meaning head on. I'm humorous but headstrong. You think I'm rapping the cap and tapping, I crew you dead wrong. Shall I proceed with another POV commentary with a twist? There's none like this, and there's none like me. How could you ever doubt me? I'll make you like and subscribe. Tell your friends about me. Who is he giving the realest heat on these internet streets? It's Big Phil speaks. Who is he giving the realest heat on these internet streets? It's Big Phil speaks. Who is he giving the realest heat on this internet streets? It's Big Phil speaks. Who is he giving the realest heat on these internet streets? It's Big Phil speaks.
My name is my name.
Big Phil speaks.
You got to feel the love. Feel the love. Come on in and feel the love. Feel the love. Something for you to feel. Feel the love. Feel the love. You've got to feel the love. Feel the love. Come on in and feel the love. Feel the love. Something for you to feel. Feel the love.
Big Phil speaks, and this here is Feel the Love. Hey, brought to you by myself and that good GMG. Good money, gang. Listen, how are y'all feeling? Thank y'all for tapping in, tuning in. I know there's a lot going on this evening, a lot of things that you could be doing other than being here. So I appreciate each and everybody in the room. Do your boy a favor, share this lituation on all your favorite social media outlets and maybe to a couple people in their inboxes. I don't want you to spam the world, but I want you to, I'm talking about, just share it out a little bit. Who's in the building? Flowetry, I see you. Thanks for the repost. I appreciate you. Bree in the place to be. Ty, hey Tiffany, I see you. Dog in the yard, boo roop. Iced all the way out. You figured deal me. Salute. Listen, I already know people gonna be tapping in and tuning in little by little by little, but y'all do me a favor and help get this situation going, huh? Matter of fact, let me make sure I got this set up right here the way I need it to be. We at hold up. Let me had that thing. The volume on my computer. Computer love. Yeah, we can't have that. Listen, we at episode 104. Episode 104. Knocking the walls out. Ooh, knocking the walls out. Y'all probably like, look at this nasty summer.
Or coming here early with the bullshiggery, huh? Knocking the walls out, huh? But that's a double entendre. You feel me? Rashad Houston, you know where I'm at on the good YouTube. Come on over, huh? We about to have ourselves a ball tonight, huh? For everybody tapping in, tuning in from the good Facebook, from YouTube, of course, Twitch and X, formerly known as Twitters. Listen, we gonna get it in. Dana Mack from that good Alabama way. Hey, hey, GMG all day, every day in the building. Listen. We're gonna get into it. I'm gonna give people a couple more minutos before I get into to the gist of what I'm talking about. Knocking the walls out. Ow! I know y'all like feel. What the hell you got going on? Know this. This is the number one spot for the adult conversation and lituation. So make sure those youngins, those kiddies, those wee peoples are either put to bed or out of earshot. Because this is the place where the grown folks play, where the good conversation happens. And y'all know what I like to say. It don't matter if you're looking for a fling or a part-time thing. You welcome here. Come on in. It don't matter if you're looking for Mr. or Mrs. Right for the rest of your life. You welcome here. Come on in. It don't matter if you're faking or straight up and down taking. You can still be a part of this conversation. Bring that ass on in. This is Feel the Love, baby. Yes, indeed. For those that are over on X, formerly known as Twitter, come on over here. Do your boy a favor. Hit that thumbs up one time. Boop, boop. While you at it, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. Why not? Boop, boop. And then on top of that, there hit that notification bell, something like this. Bing, ding, 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 ding. So you be in the know whenever the Good Morning Gang Morning Show drops. Whenever Feel the Love Friday drops. Or anything else that I put on this Big Phil Speaks channel. Anything I put on this Big You be amongst the first to know that part. The only seer. Hey, come on over to the good YouTube. Why don't you, huh? Listen, who we got in the, already tapped in with who we got in the building so far. You know, other people, they like to be in the background peeking. Stop peeking. Come on. Mike, come talk to me. Let me know what's goody like the mob, ladies and gentlemen. But anywho, episode 104, knocking them walls out. Now, the first thing on your mind is Phil is on some salacious, spicy, actual type of bullshittery, but I'm really not. I'm really not. That's the second connotation of knocking them walls out or knocking them walls down. Huh? Really, what I'm talking about is your fears, your hurt, the wall that you built up. Men against women, women against men when it comes to being hurt before, let down before, played before, cheated on before, I hate to say it, used before. All the things that got your security shield on 1,000. You know what I'm talking about? And you putting about 5,000 pounds of weight on somebody new that's in your life or anybody new that comes into your life. Well, on this situation, we're going to talk about knocking them walls out. Are you knocking them walls out? Are you making your potential or, or already boo boo bun thing, significant or insignificant other, or your spouse feeling secure in the situation, in your dating, in your courting, in your engagement, in your marriage? Are you making each other feel secure? So whatever trauma, whatever drama, whatever hurt that got that wall 1,000 stories high, that you knocking that wall right on out. And they helping you by chipping away at the wall too to make it tumble on over and get out the way, huh? Because that wall, don't that wall be in the way, ladies and gentlemen? It be there to protect you at times, but in other times, it's helping to hurt you from maybe getting with the person that you should have been with all your life anyway, the one that God has prepared for you in your earlier years, middle years, or late years, whatever the case may be. Because we get in the way. We get in our own way when it comes to finding somebody, dealing with somebody. We'll go off of physical attributes. We'll go off the external beauty. We'll go off of shit like money and status and all these things that don't mean a mother effing thing because the person behind all those things can be ugly as all get out, evil as all get out, toxic as all get out, and just as hurt or even more hurt than you, broken than you. Notorious, what's goody like the mob? GFG, I see you in the building, huh? Well, in this situation, I want to ask the general question is, are you allowing the walls that you set before you to protect you? Is it keeping you from your destiny? Is it keeping you from the person that you are meant to be with? Is it keeping you from everything else that you desire and positively are supposed to possess? All the blessings and things in relationship that should come from yoking yourself or combining yourself with the right individual. That's all I'm saying. Are you blocking your own blessings with that same wall? You might be blocking that wall might be blocking people out of your life, but is it also blocking your blessings? And I'm talking about all the things. I'm talking about the affirmations. I'm talking about the gifts. I'm talking about the quality time. I'm talking about the acts of service. I'm talking about all of the love languages. Are you blocking your blessings? And of course, you know, the extracurriculars. Karan Don, I'm over on the good YouTube. You got to come over to the YouTube. Karan Don. Oh, no wonder you couldn't hear me on IG. I had it muted, but come on over to the YouTube. My bad. They couldn't hear me over on the IG or whatever. But like I was saying, could you be blocking your blessings by putting this wall up so high? You know what I'm talking about? And here I come. Here I come. Call me Joshua. Call me Joshua, because if I'm into you, I'm coming to knock the walls of Jericho down. You hear me? Woo, 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 woo. Listen, if you the one for me, I'm coming to knock the walls down. The only thing I ask in return is that when you see me with my hammer and my chisel, blick, 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 knocking it down brick by brick, block by block, that you from the other side get up on the top of that wall and blick, blick, blick with your own hammer and chisel and knock some bricks down. Don't knock it on my head. Don't, boop, boop, boop. Don't do me like that. But help me, help you, help you, help me. You feel me? If I'm worthy and I'm showing a good effort and knocking them, chipping them walls down, then you help me by removing some of them layers of walls too. Terry Murray, happy Friday. You hear me? Y'all over here on the good YouTube. Come on, I mean on IG, come on over to YouTube, huh? Listen, I'm just saying, I'm just saying, you blocking your blessings by having the walls up. Music for God too. Good evening, darling. Hey, IG just watching all random hand movements on mute. Probably look like the Soldier Boy shit. Hey, notorious. I didn't know the gun was loaded. But what I'm saying is this: it's like, okay, all right, I get it. I've been hurt a time or two. I know just about all of y'all, except for y'all that's in y'all pride, can honestly say you've been hurt a time or two in your life when it comes to the opposite sex of somebody you was interested in, or what a relationship or marriage that went awry. But have you built up such a wall so high, so thick, pause here and here on your heart, that you are blocking the blessings from the one that you need to be letting in those walls. You hear me? I get it. The wall is there to keep the bullshittery out, the busters, the snakes, the fakes, the biatches, everything, the evil. Keep it out. But is it also blocking you from letting your person in? That good man, that good woman, or whatever the case may be, letting them in. Now, I do know this, that the wall is there for safety and security, but it has to be a fair mechanism in which you allow somebody the chance. Doop, 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 boop. do, 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 boop, do, do, to chip away at that wall. They have to earn their way into your inner sanctum and your heart and all that good stuff. So I'm just saying, are you blocking your blessings? And are you blocking it so much so that the second connotation of knocking them walls out, you ain't allowing yourself to get them walls knocked down. Oh, yeah, like how I spit that and flip that, huh? That double entendre. You feel me? Y'all come on over to the good YouTube. Why don't you channel? I'm over on the good YouTube. Come over. Huh? I'm just saying, let me put this link up here real quick. We here for a good time, not a long time tonight, but we gonna get it in. Let me pin this to the top over here. Appreciate that, Terry Murray for the super chat. I appreciate that. Let me put that up there. Hold on, where is it at? I don't see it over here. There you go. There you go. Thank you. May the Lord bless you and the good evening chat. Pray everyone stays in good health. By the way, you talking about beating down walls. I'm talking about the walls of the mind and the heart first, Terry Murray. Then get to the physical walls. Listen, I'm talking about people putting the walls up so high because of the toxicity, because of the abuse, because of the cheating, because of the hurt, because of the letdown, because of all the things, men and women. The walls ain't just for women. Men put up walls too. We put on that exterior like, "I don't give a nothing about none of them." Yeah, da, 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 da. 20 back down. Whoa, what's goody like the mob, huh? But what I say to you, and I've been saying it is, do you or are you surrounding yourself by this extra big ass wall, thick ass wall, and you are keeping yourself not only away from the bad elements and the bad peoples and the bad things, but also blocking somebody that deserves your heart to get inside? That's my question for you, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't just a lady thing, ladies and gentlemen. Are you blocking your blessings sent to you by God? I'm just saying, huh? Or whoever else, if you wanna play hard with it. Well, who's putting up them walls, Phil? Past relationships muted for God too, past trauma, past drama, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be abuse, physical, sexual, emotional, mental, whatever the case may be, past traumas build that wall. Past drama builds that wall. Past letdown and hurt builds that wall. But is that wall so high and so thick and you not playing fair, music for God too, or anybody else, that you're not recognizing your blessing outside of all the people that's meant to do you harm or do you wrong, and that you should keep outside of that wall, huh? Again, I'm you can call me Joshua, huh? Because I'm coming to if you the one, I'm coming to knock the walls of Jericho down. Look, get up out of here, wall. Look, the wall gonna have to crumble because I'm gonna put in the effective work and the continual work. And I'm gonna show and prove because talking is cheap. You can just talk. You can say what you want to say, and it can sound real good, but you got to put the action behind those words, fellas, ladies. You got to put actions behind those words to show and prove why you should make it through that wall. Why you should be able to lay your hands on that wall, proverbially, proverbially in tongue twisted, and the wall comes shattering and crumble down. That part, you feel me? Huh? Y'all tell a friend to bring that ass on in. To come on over here. This is Feel the Love Fridays. We about to turn up in a second. We about to turn up. But I told you it's a double entendre. It has a double meaning. Knocking them walls out. Are you knocking the walls out? I'm just saying. Fellas, are you knocking the walls out? Ladies, are you knocking the walls out? Because a lot of people think that only people put up walls are women or females or ladies. That's not true, fellas. Let's be real with ourselves. We put up walls that are 1,000 foot high too. to keep all the sirens out, the banshees, the she-wolves, you know what I'm saying? The she-snakes, all them, the mermaids and things to keep them out. You know what I'm talking about? Vampiresses. Fellas, we keep the wall up there too. They got shooters on top of the wall in case they try to climb that. Don't get your ass off my wall. Pew pew. But are we in doing so not only keeping out the people that we need to keep out, but also keeping out the one person that we should let in? And I get it. I get it. Years of trauma, years of drama, years of letdown sometimes takes a moment, sometimes takes a while for a person to get right in their mind, get healed in their mind and heart to allow somebody the chance or opportunity to step inside that wall or break through that wall or get ingenious and get that hook to climb up over the wall. Like, here I is. Here I is. Knocking the boots or knocking the walls. All that music for God too. All that good loving body rocking, knocking boots all night long. But you gotta let him knock the walls down before he can knock the walls down. You feel me? Yeah, like how I said that, you gotta let him knock the wall down before he can knock the walls down. You feel me? Terry Murray said, "Nah, facts, but walls sometimes are based on past experiences." Exactly. Exactly, Terry. But have you have you cemented that wall so high and so thick, pause, that not only are you keeping the bad elements out, but you preclude yourself or making yourself shelled in or walled into a place where you can't be receptive or accepting of the person that should be in your life. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Huh? Listen. Hey, y'all come on over to the good YouTube. This is a great conversation going on. It's Feel the Love Fridays, huh? Knocking the walls out, huh? We'll wait till some of the usual suspects get in here before we, talk about the second aspect of knocking the walls. Make sure them children are going to bed. Listen, before I go any further, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you got your coffee, your tea, your tree, whatever need be, and get ready and clamp into your seat. Put that seatbelt on because we going on a journey. This is definitely about to be a lituation for however long or however short we with each other tonight, huh? And I got to give me something to eat because I ain't ate nothing since I don't know what time this morning. And I'm hungry now. You hear me? I got to eat. Charlie Hustle, what's goody like the mob? All night long, making love until we tired till the break of dawn. Yeah, that part. That part. Yeah, that part. Charlie Hustle, what's goody like the mob, huh? I want y'all to be honest with yourself. I want y'all to be honest. You ain't got to be honest with me. Be honest with yourself. If you feel like you got a wall that's hella high and hella thick, a proverbial wall that has been placed around you by yourself because of past hurt, past letdown, past abuses, past trauma, past toxicity. If you know you got that wall hella high, I want y'all to put a number 6 in the comments. A number 6 in the comments. If you've been healed and you let the right one in, or considering letting the right one in, put a number 7 in the comments. 6 or 7. 6 if you know that wall is up, and you know you dead ass wrong because you keeping that wall up, or you feeling like, "Yeah, I got the wall up and I don't give a" put a 6 in the comments if you feel as though you've been healed from past traumas, or you ain't you good, and or you let that special one in or preparing to let that special one in, put that 7 in the bill. Outlaw 101, what's good? This nigga had to put triple sixes in there. Oh, there's a whole lot of evil going on. I guess you do got a hell of a wall up, Outlaw 101. I'm just praying. Put the 6 up if so. Put a 7 up if you've been delivered, healed, uh actively pursuing, intend to be pursuing, or actively being pursued or have been pursued and you've accepted your special one into your life. Lady D Jones, what's goody like the mob? Miss Rightization. Who is Miss Rightization? That's different. Uh-huh. Miss Rightization put a six up. She said, yeah, I didn't I didn't put my wall up. Now it is up. Terry Murray didn't put the 7 up. Where your friend at, Terry? Your good girlfriend. Uh-huh. Look, she's like, Why the spotlight got to be on me?" Musical God 2 said the 7. Okay, she's ready. Seems like she's ready. Miss Wright said, listen, I got my wall up to heaven, and ain't no man, no woman getting in this until I'm ready. Huh? Lady D Jones said, listen, I've been healed and I'm over the bullshiggery. You got to come on over to the YouTube channel. You got to come over to the YouTube and ask away. D Loke, what's goody like the mob, huh? You said doing the most. That wall's still there a little bit, 6 out of 7. Hold up, Notorious, but ain't you married, Notorious? So how you married? Notorious, how is there a little bit? You should put a 6/7. How, Sway, ain't you married? Make that make sense. What about you, Phil? 6 or 7? I think I'm 7. I think I'm 7. My wall is down to about like here. You know what I'm saying? I make it so I got it so it's right down here. So even a short person could climb over the wall. You know what I'm talking about? Still a little wall there, but it's enough that if they either get a running start or they put the work in and just climb up over that joint, they'll be goody for the right person though, because I got that secret button that got electricity running through my walls. So if the wrong person get up there, business is zap zap, and the gas get to flying off there. Music for God too. What's up, double A? Phil got the grades on full display today. Yeah. Yes, indeed. You feel me? Terry Murray said, texting her now. I know that's right. Look, Miss Wright said, fact. Tiffany said, seems like I'm ready. Matter of fact, Tiffany's like, I don't even know how to love you the way that you but I'm ready to learn. Yes, I'm ready to learn to fall in. All that, yeah. I'm just saying, yeah, I'm saying, no matter what the height is, I've reasonably, I've reasonably made myself, I've gotten to the place and space in my life where I know not to block my blessings, right? To be mindful of who I entertain, but to also be aware that fear, you can't live in fear. You can't live in the past in past doubt, hurt, harm, let down, et cetera, because one, it's unfair to the new individual. It's unfair to the person that either willing to date you, wants to date you, trying to date you, trying to court you, or trying to marry you. It's unfair to them to put that 5,000 pounds of weight of all the past dudes and dudettes. I almost said something else. It's kind of hard to put that on somebody's back and think that they're supposed to come out from under all that weight and show worthiness or whatever the case may be. I know you can't give everybody trust, and trust is to be earned, but at some point you got to deal with the internal issues in you to be able to receive that love, men or women. D Lo says 7. D Lo said, yeah, I'm out here slam. Yeah, I'm ready. Then I'm healed. I'm healed. Double A said, I'm about to get started cooking dinner, but this bullshiggery gonna be my soundtrack. As it should, Double A. I'm doing my best to make sure that walls stay up unless the right person come along. I'm not trying to let a snake in the crib. Hey, Double A, I'm with you. That's why I say I've gotten my wall down to here, right below the chest, right below my chest area, right? So that the person, no matter how tall or how short, can get over the wall. But if I got my cameras on, I got my mental cameras on, my third eye vision, and then I got electricity all up on my wall. So if the wrong one get up on that wall, click that button. Zap, 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 and that ass just and she just fall off that joint like, "Get your ass the hell away from me." You feel me? Get your ass the hell away from me. Tierra T, I'm over on the good YouTube. Mr. Nate 3-1 Nova, I'm over on the good YouTube. Come on over, huh? Listen. To hold his hand, make him understand to hold his hand right now. Yeah. I'm just saying, listen, and ladies and gentlemen, to get to the place and space to where you will really I ain't talking about this bullshit, shit y'all been seeing on the internet, on places and on websites and things where people are acting like they knocking them walls out. I'm talking about get to a place spiritually, mentally, and emotionally so when once you get past that outer wall, that you knock that wall out there, you get to a place in the inner sanctum where you are knocking the walls out. What walls are those? The Punani 20 walls. Fella, that good Kegel grip. Knocking your walls out. Pause. No diddy. I'm just saying, let them walls down and enjoy the ride of life. A little bit of hurt makes you appreciate the love. Open up and live. I like that, Charlie Hustle. Salute that. Charlie Hustle. I likes that. You feel me? Y'all come on over to the good YouTube. Why don't you, huh? I think that one was a dope that's a keeper right there, Charlie. Let me say that again. Let them walls down and enjoy the ride of life. A little bit of a hurt makes you appreciate the love. Open up and live. Whoa. Listen, y'all gonna see this twice on the replay. You hear me? Notorious. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Am I tripping? No, I'm not. I know I need to shave. I'm starting to look like a little woolly or woolly whatever the hell, grizzly bear, but guess what? Grizzly bears need love too. But anywho, I'm just saying, and I want y'all look, the link is pinned to the top. So I want y'all to come up and be a part of this situation, conversation. Don't be afraid of the way you feel. It's real love. Yeah. Don't be afraid. Come on in. Listen, let's rap a taste. I know y'all get tired of my little soliloquies and monologues and all that. Let's have a dialogue. Let's talk about it. Huh? Even if you are one that has the wall hella high, even if you're not ready to let that wall down, even if you're not prepared to help him or her chisel that wall away, I want to talk to you. I want to know what's up or what's making you keep that wall up. What made you put that wall up so high? Everybody should have a wall of some capacity, mental, spiritual, emotional wall up to some capacity until somebody earns the right to be inside that wall or to break through that wall. It should be up at some point in some manner, right? However, are you one that got the wall up so high that it's higher than the Tower of Babel, like you was trying to reach heaven with it and got yourself caught up in a whole hellish situation of its own of fear? I'm just saying, huh? Talk to me. Listen. I don't know what the hell they talking about. Let me get my water though. Excuse me. Sheesh. Look at music for God too, Charlie. She said, "I'm about to hit you in the inbox, Charlie, because I like that." Oh, Charlie, my little bit of hurt makes me want to appreciate love too. And Simply Nay, she done came around the way. Hey, hey, Simply Nay, do you have a wall built up to the sky when it comes to keeping whoever's out that's trying to pursue you, Simply Nay, due to past issues, hurt? Traumas, drama, abuse, you name it? Or are you healed and let that wall come down some or help somebody chisel that wall away so they can get inside that wall and knock the real walls? Huh? Which one? Look at Charlie Hustle say, "Oh yeah." Charlie Hustle's like, "Yeah, music for God too." Listen, get in my inbox. We can make some beautiful music together. All right, Charlie Hustle. I ain't mad at you. Have at it. You hear me? Don't start feeling respect, Charlie. It means with God too. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I don't want no problems. I don't want no problem. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, share this live, ladies and gentlemen, with 1 to 7 of your friends. That's it, 1 to 7 of them. I don't want you to bombard all your friends and spam your whole friend list or their DMs or inboxes. Just 1 to 7. You're talking about y'all know what I like to say. I want to menage with the algorithm, huh? And I know y'all got love for your boy, but it's enough for me to go around. You feel me? Pause, fellas. No diddy still. You hear me? Oh, I thought you would talk about different walls. I'm talking about those too, though, Nay. But you got to let somebody break the outer walls, the mental walls, get inside that fear from the past, so they can really truly knock out them punani walls. I'm just saying. Listen, I'm talking about all that, Terry. Listen, I'm talking about all that. But get the external walls out of the way, because sometimes the external walls be holding you back from your blessings, from the right man or right woman that's meant to be in your life. Huh? Sometimes we be stuck on the bullshittery that somebody else done did to us, hurt us, betrayed us, let us down, etc. That we got this wall so damn high that we won't let them in none, huh? Nay, some of them are talking about those. I'm just saying. Inst Instead of Nate, because some people y'all be watching too much, too much damn TV and movies and things, extracurriculars, and swear people be knocking the walls out. But and yes, you could possibly be getting some sexual enjoyment with your significant or insignificant other. But how much more joy and pleasure would you have if you let that outer wall go, that mental wall go, that wall around your heart go, and let them in? The right woman, the right man, let them in. How much more will that connection be connecting? Mhm. How much more will that connection be connecting? I'm just saying. Y'all be afraid to live. Y'all be afraid to let go and be free and live. Y'all be stuck with the shackles and bondage of past abuse, past hurt, past letdown, past traumas, past things like my mama, my daddy wasn't in my life or treated me wrong, or this dude or this female dogged me out, or this dude or this female did this or did that, so that y'all got this wall cemented around you, almost look like a damn igloo. And you on the inside of it can't get out and nobody can get in. You can hear them knocking and chipping, but you steady making more mortar, making more bricks to put up in place. Every time they chip a brick out, up, let's put one back up. Let's put matter of fact, putting two up for every one they knock out. And that's how you are jacking yourself up and blocking your own blessings. But again, the walls are there on purpose to keep those evil people, those bad people, the miserable people, the people that ain't right out your life. But are you also blocking your blessings? I'm just saying. So, Nay, I had everybody else do it. I think I did. I think Charlie Hustle did it too. If Nay, you feel like your wall is up there to the sky, put a 6 in the comment. If you feel like you've been healed and are willing or are actively allowing someone to pursue you, whatever the case may be, put a 7 in the comments, huh? Why don't you? Don't be afraid. And that's for anybody else that's watching from Facebook, uh, YouTube, Twitch, and of course the good X, formerly known as Twitters. Huh? Don't be afraid of the way you feel. Charlie Hustle put the good 7 out there. I know that's right, Charlie Hustle. He said, listen, music for God too. You see this 7? Come holler at your boy. Huh? Talk to it, Charlie. Last name Wilson. You know what? May, you gotta be an egghead, don't you? She put an 8 up there. What the 8 mean, May? What does the 8 mean, huh? That was not a choice that was given, and she gonna put a damn 8 up. What the hell a 8 gonna do for the lituation situation, huh? What is it gonna do? I'm just saying. I can honestly say I'm a 7.5. What the hell is a seven and a half double A? What's a 7.5? What, oh, does that mean you're super ready? I'm a seven with conditions. Okay. I respect that. Double A, I truly respect that. Listen, I'm a seven with conditions. Listen, what kind of conditions though, double A? Will your conditions keep you precluded from allowing the right person love on you the right way? Ask yourself that though. That 7.5, that seven with conditions, will that preclude you or X you out of being loved the proper way and the right way by the right one? Huh? In turn, double A, letting the right one in, that boy had your toes curled up like this, throwing up gang signs, huh? Toes and your leg, your feet like this, and you throwing up gang signs. You ain't in the gang double A, but your feet doing like this because she done tore your ass up. Are you Xing yourself out from that experience from the right individual? D-Loc, am I lying? Desert D Super. One third of that good HR team is in the building. Salute, huh? I'm just saying. Now, Dez, I know you didn't let the wall down because you've been married for 150 years. So I know you didn't let the wall down. Now D done taking you and taking you all up and through there. You don't know how to act right. Now you stuck up on your front porch with a little bottle of liquor and a blunt. Don't know what to do with yourself, Dez. You just sitting there and D standing by the doorway like, got his ass. Yeah. Shout out to marriage though. Shout out to longevity. Shout out to Dez and D for persevering and showing an example of making it through things. Because I'm pretty sure everything ain't been peaches and cream, roses and daffodils for Dez and D, but they've been married for some years and have persevered through it all. So that right there is a blessing. But are you all keeping that wall so high that you're not letting your Dez or your D in? Yeah, he said, "My wall fell a long time ago." That part there is now every time D turn around, you throwing up gang signs. I'm just you can't even say her name. You can't even get the E out that but he like, yeah. I'm just saying, listen. Listen, hey, Dad, that's why you laughing because you like, "Yup." Yup. I'm just saying, right? 'Cause it's easy to find somebody to just get to physical activities with. It's easy to get somebody, you know what I'm saying, to drop it like it's hot. It's easy to get somebody to bend it over like it's ooh, it's easy to get somebody to bob and slob like, ooh wee. It's easy to get somebody to penetrate you ladies and how you feel in different ways, but it's not necessarily as easy to find that full chemistry mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically that when those stars align, and ladies, because I'm saying fellas with their toes curled, don't be up here faking, cause y'all be up here too. Y'all toes do this. Y'all not only they throwing up gang signs, they crisscrossing over, and y'all like all those things. I'm just saying, hey, Lady D Jones, what you mean? I definitely wall up with me. What are you talking about, Nate? What? I don't want no problem. Y'all toes not only be curled up lately, but they be crossing up like y'all be like throwing. I'm wishing, but then y'all like. The eyes get to crossing, ladies. Y'all be like. Look, hey, Charlie, that's on my line. Especially when you got them. You hit that spot, whether you do it with your tongue or your yeah, or the other muscle. You know what I'm saying? And they get the Yeah, so don't think that I'm just gonna let the fellas be out there, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, our toes be curling up and we be, playing slow in the mud, but y'all be out there too. Y'all be out there too. Oh, Philip means she know you. Who knows me know you? What you talking about, Terry? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, listen, we got to be can we be real with each other? Are we not grown ass men and women? Can we not rap a taste and be real with each other? Huh? I'm just saying. Can we not rap a taste and be real with each other? Reese, what's good, Reese? I'm over on the good YouTube talking about knocking the walls out. Oh, listen. Damo, what's good? Lorenzo, Z1, what's good? Sophia Jam, y'all coming over to YouTube channel pinned at the bottom, huh? I'm just saying, get to that place and space where every time you do it, even if y'all ain't getting along like that, but the mental fortitude is there in that place, that everything get to discombobulating, huh? And y'all be like, "Who cat is this?" Wait, Hey, Lady D Jones, I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what you're talking about. She said, "Y'all be like, who cat is this?" When y'all be coming around that mountain when you come. They love the lies. No, I want the truth. I don't want no lie. I don't want no lie. You can keep the lie. If you got to lie to me, shut the figgity yeah, or shut me up. One of the two. I don't want to hear the lie. I want to know the good truth or the bad truth. I want to know the truth. Huh? And if it's a bad truth, I'm gonna make it a better truth. You feel me? But if it's a good truth, I'm gonna make it an even better truth. Either way, it's gonna be a win-win situation. You feel me? Listen, I'm just saying. Listen, I've been around the world, and I've had my share of ups and downs. You feel me? But I've also learned that the wall that we put up around ourselves can't be so impossibly high that we're blocking our blessings from the one person or the not yeah, the one person that's meant to be in your life. Because we a lot of times we get in our own way. By putting the wall up, we get in our own way with these demands and so-called needs. We get in sometimes we get in our own way, um, unfairly putting a lot of weight on somebody that's either trying to court us or be courted by us, uh, date us, engage, married to us because of the things that other people did. Me personally, I'm never gonna put the weight of what somebody else did on somebody that I'm either dealing with or want to deal with because it's unfair for them. And this is what I want y'all to get about the knocking the walls that it's unfair for them. It puts them in a negative place already. It puts them in a deficit already that they gotta work out of and then try to earn your trust, your like, your love, and all those things or whatever the case may be. So you can't do that to people. Lady D Johnson, I never right, Nay. Lady Cosanita, good morning. I mean, good morning. Good evening to ye. Hey, Lady D Jones, listen, don't be contributing to the delinquency of a Nay. She don't need no help. It's Friday night right now. She probably tipsy to the mug right now. She don't need no help. Uh, y'all come on over to the good YouTube. Why don't you, huh? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Listen. Huh? Y'all can keep a lie. I don't even wanna hear the lie. The truth is what's gonna set us free, make us free to be what we need to be for each other. You hear me? And what they say, "Closed mouths don't get fed." Pause, no diddy. Sometimes y'all are not getting the right responses that you need out of somebody because 1, you're not communicating the things that you want and feel like you need in a relationship, whether it be the physical side of it, the sexual aspect of it, or the emotional or the mental aspect of it. Sometimes people feel like people need to come into the relationship ready and knowing what somebody want need, but people are different, just as different as their fingerprint. So what one person might want, like, need love, and all those things another person might not. So it's unfair. It's unfair to put a cookie cutter list past, like the bare minimum stuff. It's unfair to put a cookie cutter list on everybody and expect them to know the things you want. Here around what you call it, what you call it. Just stop asking that question. No, asking what question? I don't ask that question. I listen, I don't ask that question. I let it be told to me. Oh, oh, yeah, it's yours. Get it. It's like, let me stop. Whose is it? I listen, I ain't got the let me stop. Who who's my hands up. I don't want no problems from nobody. All I'm saying is all I'm saying is she gonna talk about stop asking the question. What question is they asking, Dave? What question are they asking? I'm just saying, listen, we got to be real with each other. We adults. We need to learn to communicate. We need to learn to converse. We need to learn how to hold a conversation, the heavy things as well as the light things, especially when it's the things that you want and need and desire. Those deserve a conversation. Men, have that conversation with your ladies. Ladies, have that conversation with your man. But a lot of times we won't because their wall is up so high that we not allowing ourselves to peek through it or be on top of the wall and look down like this is what you need to do to get up or either to tear this wall down or to get over it. Y'all be so in your pride and so in your ego and so in your feelings that you won't open your mouth, pause, and be honest with the man or the woman that you're dealing with. Then you wonder why they're not doing the extras that they could be doing and should be doing, that they're not doing the exact thing that's maybe the exact way that you wanted, or that they're falling short in certain other areas because you're not conversing, conversating, or whatever the case may be. Y'all coming over to the YouTube. I'm just saying, listen, y'all feel like a man or a woman should come into your life right away and knock the stuffing off that egg McMuffin, ladies. Fellas, we act like a woman's supposed to come into our lives and just blow the roof off the mother. You feel me? But some people are used to doing things and acting a certain way or being a certain way, which they've been for other people, and it might not jive with what you're looking for or what you're accustomed to. So the conversation is what's needed to kind of get y'all at least on the same page of either I can do that, I can compromise, or hell no, I'm not for that or about that, and I can't deal with that. So I'm sorry, but I had told Craig and them that I yeah. That situation. Be woman and man enough to tell it like a TI is. Bab Wilson salute was wondering where the usual suspects were. They here and there a little bit everywhere. Terry, it's a Friday night. They just got paid. The party's jumping, and some of them feeling right. Listen, y'all coming over to the good YouTube. Why don't you, huh? I'm just saying. And some of y'all, men and women out here playing games, acting like you don't got no wall up the whole time. Your wall is otherworldly, is invisible, but that motherfucker's there. Oops, did I cuss? That so and so is there and very evident. You got people walking into force field. Your wall is so invisible. They walking like, oh shoot, I can go right to her, or I can go right to him. And so they get to a certain bang, they get hit by this damn invisible force field of bullshittery and toxic trauma and drama that you done held on to for a long time, or whatever the case may be. Oh shucks, Terry. They want you to cam up. Oh, hey, Terry, let me find out, Terry. Let me find out. I came up every week. I was trying to be chill. Simply Nate trying to find a reason to cam up, Terry. That's what it is. She's trying to hear your perspective. So she could say, oh, I might let Terry in that wall. I might let Terry get in that wall. You feel me? I'm just saying, June, get it. What's good? Miss Highly Flavored Backup page, what's good? Protected energy. Who is I am fame? Y'all come on over to the good YouTube. Why don't you, huh? Yeah. Mason, what the I mean? What does that mean, Nate? What does the I mean? I came up if you came up too, Nate. Ooh, talk to her. Talk to her, Terry. Talk to her. He said he'll cam up if you cam up. Ain't nobody talking about no damn eagles in here, Nate. If you gonna go sit your ass down with a damn eagle, that's why look, the Eagles got your wall all fucked up. It's like, no, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. That's hate. Listen, Terry, maybe she just wants to hear your perspective. I'll be PG about it, Terry. Maybe she just wants to hear your perspective so she can decide later on, wink, 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 whether or not to engage or let her wall down a little bit for you, Terry. Shh, you ain't heard that from me though. Shh. Talking about I can't deny, girl. Whatever, whatever. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hold on, y'all. Uh-oh. Do do. Anywho, getting back to what I was saying. Ladies and gentlemen, right? I need you to self-assess yourself and decide whether or not you have a wall, a ridiculously high wall, a wall that's unattainable when it comes to breaking it down, knocking the wall down that you built in your mind and on your heart on purpose because of toxicity, because of hurt, because of letdown, because of all the negative connotations and things. That's funny. that that people that the average person would want to take on, but then they realize this wall right here is some bullshit. I can't get past this wall no matter how I try. I knocked 5 bricks out and she replaced it or he replaced it with 10 more bricks. And that's another thing too. If you know you got a high wall, if you know your wall is like that, you gotta play fair, right? For a good person, for the person that's showing great or good efforts, you gotta play fair. Like I said, you gotta help them or help her knock those bricks out. If they chipping down at the bottom at the base of the damn wall, then you take and chop it up and from the top of the wall so it can knock it down. And don't be spiteful. And when you chip the bricks off your wall, grab it and throw it down on the head of the person that's trying to proverbially on the head of the person that's trying to knock the wall down. Me, I've learned, like I said it earlier, I've learned to be like Joshua. What that mean, Phil? What that mean, Big Phil? Show the God in me through my works. And indeed, so that when I am speaking, it's more like a trumpet and it blows the wall of Jericho down. You hear me? Y'all probably like, Phil, you tripping. No, I'm not. Think about what I'm saying. It's proverbially speaking. You can read between the lines. I think everyone has a bit of their wall up in the beginning, though, getting to know a person that comes down. That's a fact. That's a fact. Especially someone that's been healed or whatever the case may be, especially someone that's been healed. I got you. I'm about to prepare the space for you. Uh-oh. Okay. Hold up. Hold up. When it roll up. Brother Terry, I guess you got tired of watching Nate type all that bullshit. Mike 2 times. What's up with it? I'm over on the good YouTube. Troll versus Clout. Mail page. Salute. Crisis call. Come on over to the YouTube, huh?
Nah, it's my my daughter was sleeping, and I'm like, I gotta wake her up, so I'm just gonna start talking. This is gonna get her awake.
Oh, why you waking her up though? What you waking
She
her up
got to,
for?
because if I don't wake her up, she gonna be up all night. So we gotta wake her up.
How old is your daughter?
She's 3.
Oh, shout out to baby girl. Shout out
She'll
to
be
baby girl.
she'll be
And they
4
talking
in
about
November.
chill out. I'm chilling there. I was playing. They like chill out, not too much on me. That part right there, nigga. That's so I can see your big old head
For
bobbling.
just moving
Not
left to
too
right.
much on me. Yeah, not too much on me. Chill out, nigga. Listen. So let me
Seasoning
ask you
falling
this.
out.
Let me ask you this though, Terry.
Hmm.
Listen, because we all been through something, whether the hurt, rejection, the trauma, the drama, the toxicity, whatever the case may be, whether it was on a grand scale or minute, we've all been through something. Mel Page, salute, I see you. We've all been through a thing or two, right?
Hmm.
Do you think that because of those things that you put up a heavy gate or heavy wall, so to speak, that has placed you in such a way that you've unfairly tasked somebody with getting beyond that wall because it's so great, so thick, pause, all the things proverbially. Do you feel as though any past things that you've been through has made you build up, whether it's a wall in your mind, wall over your heart, a wall over it all? Do you think you've unfairly built up a wall
But yeah, for
beyond
sure.
beyond beyond an acceptable amount
Acceptable
of
level. I
safety?
think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like it's on a lot of levels, right? Because
Mhm.
you have like, I'm not gonna be a simp. I'm not gonna like. There's a lot of different levels of walls. Like, I'm not gonna
Mhm.
do this because it's gonna make me look soft. I'm not gonna do that. Like, there used to be a thing to where like my homeboys would be like, you call a girl, don't let it ring more than 4 times. If it rings
Yeah.
more than 4 times, hang it up. Like, those are walls. Like, we just come up with so many different things to where it's vulnerability. Like, people don't want
True.
to be vulnerable,
True.
and like even camming up, like, to just put yourself out there. Like, I don't care to just share my stories or funny stuff, like, because I feel like what you have to go through things to grow through things. Like, you have to, like, if you want to have a sharper sword, you got to melt it down and repurpose it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So it's like you can't expect to go through life, not go through anything, and stay the same person. So instead of like learning and building from those things, because it's trials and tribulations gonna come. Not to go to church already on Friday, but things are gonna happen. They supposed to. They're meant to.
They
Like,
will.
for everything in the universe, like
That's a
trees have to,
fact.
like, the roots got to die so other ones can grow in this place.
Ooh,
You
talk
know what
that
I mean?
bullshittery.
So if you're not willing to like take that, like, and look at it as a positive, you're gonna be
Right?
stuck in that same spot. Cause like, you building up walls and not realizing that's keeping you from you closing in on yourself. You putting yourself in a box. Like, I'm not
True.
gonna talk to this girl because the last girl I talked to that looked like that,
True.
this what happened, or he got kids, and the last person I talked to that was baby mama drama, so I'm not doing that no more. And
True.
it's like you purposely putting yourself, and then to me what happens is like you narrow the list so much that it'll be one, only two, three people left on the list that meet all these criterias that you done edited and repurposed and refurbished. And by the time you actually meet one or two, that's why I think a lot of people in the situations they in now, they had one person that was halfway all right, and they keep spinning the block on that same person instead
Oh,
of like,
someone like them, huh?
or someone like them, because it's familiar
Mhm.
territory. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And they don't want to give nothing else a chance because they not willing to grow again. I'm good right here. I learned this, so I don't want to grow
Interesting.
no more. So to me, it's like I'm grateful because like I look at, like, with my job, I'm in sales, right? And
Uh-huh.
I might say something, I'm like, ooh, I could have said this a little bit better, and that would have worked
Right.
out. So it's like you have to kind of learn how to take that as like a. I'm not gonna take that and be like,
I was
oh, I'm
never
not gonna get
there. I
another
don't want you
sale.
to.
I look at it like, okay, if I say this a little bit better this time, like, just learn from it. Basically, what I'm saying
Mhm.
is learn from it and grow from it. But you can't be afraid to take another step. And I think people are just, there's this phase of like, I'm single, so I can do what I want, so I don't have to answer to nobody. And it's
Mm.
like, all you're doing is just self-serving at this
And I'm gonna
point.
say this: a lot of times people take that stance not so they can't answer the other individuals, so they don't have to answer to themselves for their actions and how they carry themselves.
Ooh, that's
That's
a
that
bar.
I heard that as you were saying that. I was like, some people, it ain't about the other person or answering to some other man or some other woman. They don't want to have to wake up and answer to the man or the woman in the mirror that they're looking at because they know either that they're not healed or they know that they ain't right
That's a fact.
or that the people that they're attracting ain't the people, caliber people, mindset of people, or the right people that they should be dealing with or entertaining in the first place. Mm.
That's a good point, and that's why you got people that they don't have to be serious with them. They just call them or hit them up whenever they feel like,
Mhm.
okay, I could text you like once or twice a week or every so often. What you doing? Come hang out for a
Mhm.
little bit because I don't have, like you said, they
Gotcha.
don't got to deal with themselves. And because when you're in a relationship, you got to adjust yourself. You got to check yourself. You got to check
That's
your
it.
attitude. You got to check your
That's it.
and those and it tends to be, oh man, dog, you kind of woke me up a little bit, like because then you got to think about like when you're in a relationship, people tend to bring those things out. You're like, oh, I didn't even know I had like an attitude
Yep.
problem. I didn't even
And
know.
sometimes that wall that's built up ain't to keep people out, it's to keep you in, shaded,
Mm,
shaded from yourself, so other people can't see you for who you are. Lord,
right.
that's a whole nother. Good
That's a whole
God
nother
Almighty.
one. That's a
That's a
whole nother
whole.
one. You know what? Now that makes me think. I
Damn
think
it,
that's why
Jim.
some people stay with folks that they know isn't good because it makes
Mm,
them feel like, okay, I'm not doing as bad as this person. Look what you messed this up. You messed that up.
mm.
And it's like, okay, I can fix on that rather than deal on me. Like you said, deal on me because it's easier to like fixate on that. And then when you meet somebody new and you gotta like open up to them, then you're like, oh, I don't. Ooh, wait a minute, hold on. They not. I'm not
Yeah,
doing this. Yeah,
fearful,
Nay, you kind of woke us up, Nay. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was
fearful. Some people are really truly, if they would admit it to themselves or realize it within themselves, they're really and truly fearful or scared or afraid of being happy because they're used to being let down. They're used to being abused. They're used to being cheated on. They're used to being talked to a kind of way. They're used to being treated a certain way. They're used to men that just want to hit it and quit it. They're used to women that either want to hit it and quit it or that just want what's in their pocket.
yeah.
All these things. So much so that they've gotten to a place in space that they fear being happy more so than they fear the people that are on
hmm
the outside trying to get in. That's crazy.
Nah, because it's like,
Ooh.
ooh, I know that's deep. Because then you have to think if you're
Mm.
happy, now you got to learn how to deal with yourself. Now
That's
you
it
got to
right
like,
there.
now you can't blame anybody else because there'd be so many people. I'm like, oh, he did this, he did that, and in my head, or she did this, she did that, because it's not gender specific. And every
Mhm.
time I think, I'm like, okay, well, what did you do? Because you stayed in
Ah.
this situation for a minute. So what did you, you know what I mean? And nobody really kind of want to put their
Ah.
hands to the fire and say, oh yeah, this what I did. So like
Yeah.
people will like have a
It's easy to
blow up.
pass the blame.
Yep, it's just passing the blame game.
And that's what I meant about when I said when you got a good brother or good sister that's at that wall and they chipping away at the bricks and they might remove about 5 of them, but the person on the inside throw up 10 more in its place. Not the 5 that they were taken out, but 10 more. It's almost
Right.
like, no, I know you can't get in here. I don't want you in here. You're not supposed to be in here because then you'll see me for who I am. You'll see my flaws. You'll see these things.
How?
It's so much of a double and triple entendre. The whole thing about knocking the walls out, knocking the walls down, that is
Mhm.
ridiculous.
How did you get here? Hey, nobody's supposed to be here. Like,
Nay, I think he serenade you, Nay.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's what it is. Because then,
That's
like,
true.
you
That's
meeting
true.
people's representative, right? Like, you
But
meeting the
Kanye always been
representative
so true.
of
Rich
who they
always
say they are.
you
Like,
right.
and so when you, I'm just saying, just doing that. So when you meet that person, it's like, okay, I can handle it because it's surface level. But when you gotta really start dealing
Mm.
with stuff, then it's like, okay, nah, this is too much for me, or nah, I'm just not gonna respond. And why you asking me all this personal stuff? I'm just trying to, you know what I mean? Like, because I don't think people are
Mm.
really ready to like you said, just actually grow. I don't think
That's it.
they're not
That's
ready
it.
to
And
grow and
it's a
mature.
sad thing. It's a sad thing when you think about it. It's like, damn. Because sometimes people look at the wall and they like, okay, this wall is up to keep me out, to keep people like me out. But sometimes that wall is to keep them safe and in from themselves as well as from other people. I got you, Nate. Give me 1 second. Give me un momento, por favor.
See,
How did
yeah, because
Nate
that's why I just double
live?
back. Yeah, you double back to what's familiar, and don't even and when you double back, you're not even doubling back to anything that you don't even grow from the double back. It's just like, what you doing? Come hang out. All right,
That's it.
do whatever you do.
That's it.
Beat up the proverbial walls, and
That's
then
it.
you
Nay.
go back to your way. Nay nay.
Hello. Watch me whip, watch me nay nay. Watch
Hey,
me whip,
Hello?
watch me nay nay. What's up, Nay?
What's up?
What's goody like tomorrow? Why you sound like you just waking up?
I was just gonna say, did you just wake up?
I'm laying down.
Girl, if you
Oh
don't
my.
get your ass up on a Friday,
Oh
acting like an
my.
old ass lady, yeah, I'm just laying here in the bed.
I feel like I need to pay 99 cents a minute to talk to her. Hold on, wait
Oh,
a
shit.
minute.
He said it, Nay. I didn't. Ain't my fault.
I'm inside tonight.
Oh,
What?
okay.
Hold up. Put your forehead to the camera. Nay, you got a fever? You got a fever, Nay? What's going on?
I'm just inside.
It must be. Is it that time of the month? Is that what it is?
Huh?
Is it that time of the month? You just trying to say
Phil, get
long
out my
time.
business.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa.
but but Nate, let's get a female's take on this. You've been listening for a while, and the various ways that we're talking about this wall or whatever the case may be. Now the inner wall is the walls, the punani walls and other things, but the outer walls, the mental walls around your heart and your head and the various reasons to keep people out or to keep yourself in. What is your perspective on that, Nate?
Well, like I said, I feel that everyone kind of has a wall up because
At some point.
when you meet somebody, you don't really know them. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you just go in and go all in at that point. Once you get to know
Mm.
them, then you start to, okay, I could trust this person. I can, But I used to have a wall up before I was healed. I still have work.
Amen.
You healed now?
Amen.
I still have work to do,
Okay, respect that.
but yeah, when I did have my walls up, um, I let that I thought was some good guys go
Got you.
because I was still healing and I wasn't ready to commit like that.
Got
So
you. I respect that. That's real honesty. And at least you gotten to a place that you realize that about yourself, that nobody's telling you this, but you kind of self-assess and in some ways formed accountability in being able to talk about it or whatever. And that helps as far as your own personal growth to believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? Some of us is just out here faking it and lying to each other, lying to ourselves, let alone what we telling other people. We lying to ourselves and not really, taking accountability. Okay, this is why I'm acting this way. This is why I'm doing things this way. It ain't about the other person or people, but it's really me because of the things I've been through or because of the letdown, because of the hurt, because of the drama, the abuse, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So what? Let me ask you this, Nay. What what if anything has Nay done to get to that place of healing? Did you was it outside help? Was it internal help, as far as just realizing, recognizing your own self and making some adjustments, or what?
it was both.
Okay,
Like I said, I
okay,
did go to therapy for some
okay,
time, and then also just working on myself, like uh, just being by myself and working on myself. And I did a lot of journaling, so that
okay.
kind of helped me, you know, figure
That's
out,
Okay.
okay, this is what I need to work on, because we all have things that we need to work on, because
That's
nobody's
true.
perfect. So,
That's true.
but yeah,
Hmm.
I did do therapy to help me out some. So
that's
Okay,
what's
I respect that, and I think that you should be an advocate for other ladies and gentlemen doing the exact same thing. Kind of get out their own way, put the pride down, put the ego down, and realize when you may need to speak with someone else. You may need to seek a little bit of help and self assess and do whatever it takes in your own personal way, in your own personal life to help you get out from under or get from that place where you're walling yourself in from the outside or whatever. Now it's good to have a safety wall because everybody don't need to be in your circumference. Everybody don't need to be close to you. Everybody don't deserve your love, your energy, your sex, your time, your whatever, your talents or whatever the case may be. But that wall should also come with a discernment piece, almost like an alarm system or whatever, where you can scan somebody from your mind, not your heart, not but scan somebody, well, not even from your mind, from your discernment, and decide whether or not that person is worthy of letting them in to at least try to either court you, date you, or be receptive of being courted or dated. Because I'm keeping this conversation both sides, men and women, or whatever. So I feel like that we definitely have to get to a place and a space where um, we don't hold everybody accountable for the actions of a few or maybe one or two from the past. And furthermore, I've said it earlier, to not put the weight of the things that those people did on the next person or the next people that try or whatever the case may be, because that's an unfair burden because you're kind of starting out the gate on a negative note with the person because you're already looking for them to F up. You're already looking for them to mess up or cheat or be abusive or be toxic. You're already looking at them a certain way, and it's kind of unfair as opposed to letting them either earn your trust, love, honesty, and respect, or to lose it.
I think it kind of goes to what Nate said
Hey Nay, I'm
earlier,
on
though.
you too, bro.
Nate was talking about, like, in the beginning, not putting all your eggs in one basket, more or less, and not just talking to other people, but I mean, like, instead of, I don't like the word love bombing because I don't like that phrase, but it's just
Mhm.
when you're like, when you're so focused on, like, okay, I'm gonna talk to this girl because I want a girl and she's gonna be my girl. It's like you're not actually getting to know the person. You're just
Mhm.
trying to see if this is the puzzle piece that I think I need to fill or fit this, like, what's missing.
Good
So
point.
I think a lot of people are just not even like trying to really get to know someone, or if they are, they're like, there's so many people that'll bypass these red flags just because it's like you said, oh, this person looks good, or oh,
Yeah.
they're giving me attention, or oh,
Mhm.
like she giving me some kind of rhythm,
That's a
and you're
fact.
not really assessing fully, like, is this person like even worth being around,
That's a
instead of
fact.
just being around for right now.
That's a fact. And I think in a lot of ways, we all, in some ways, just like Nate was saying, we all need to work on some things in our life. I think we all can be our biggest advocate, but also our worst enemy when it comes to dealing with past issues and new people. I think that Miss Rightization said you have to work on yourself before you start over.
yeah,
That
that's
is,
true. Yeah.
that's a definite yes, definite must. And I don't think some people do. I think some people, brush it off, brush it, like, oh, I can deal with it. And sometimes they can, but in most times they really can't because they don't get to the root of the thing. And a lot of times they'll either put too much weight on themselves about the situation or they'll put too much weight on the other individuals that are coming along for the sake of the other person or whatever. Me, my thing is I learn from my situations, whatever, because I know at the end of the day, I either entertained, brought these people in, went after, sought after or sought out a relationship or whatever with an individual. So that falls on me. What they do Can be happenstance or circumstance, or it could be more than that. But I either let them in and or tolerated certain things that were signs that I should have paid attention to. And I think a lot of us fall short that way, and we don't take enough um, of the weight, accountability on the fact that the things that happen comes because we allowed it or because we put ourselves in a situation. Now, I'm not saying somebody that come into your life and they put hands on you all that you deserve that. That's not what I'm saying. But sometimes the red flags were already there as to the volatility of the person in their actions and ways towards other women, towards things or whatever that should have raised your eyebrow or brung notice or whatever. But we look past like, oh, he a little rough on the outside. Oh, she a little scrappy little something, but I could
But he
tame that.
fine. But he fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
and that'll get you caught up in a trick bag that you won't find yourself easily getting out of. And then once you get out of it, plickety, 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 the wall is going through the roof, going up to heaven almost. And it's unfair because here comes somebody else that you should have been either interested in before, or someone new that's intended for you to date and maybe fall in love with and maybe even marry, whatever the case may be. But your
Hmm.
wall is so high and you got some unrealistic expectations on that new person, man or woman, that you either miss your blessing. I'm losing my voice a little bit. That you block your blessing, miss your blessing, lose your blessing in that person. Because you can lose somebody that's meant for you. Please believe that. Just like you can lose a blessing, just like you can lose your life, just like you can lose longevity, just like you can lose an opportunity, you can lose some things by being
Yeah.
that person that's walled up so much without the accountability of your role in the situations that caused the hurt and pain in the past in the first place. I'm just saying that if y'all disagree, y'all can tell me, Nay and Terry.
I,
No,
I
I agree.
I
Mm,
agree. I think it's like, and it's because we're visual creatures, like on both
mhm,
sides, like men and women. So it's we're so caught up in the like when you're so caught up in the aesthetics. It don't even
mhm,
have to necessarily be looks. It could be like, oh, like we going out to this type of place to eat. We're going doing these kind of things. We're taking trips, and we're you're so focused on like the superficial levels of things that it's easy to kind of push off what you
mhm.
really need in life. You know what I mean? Like, and when you supplement what you really need for things that are just like passing and just they don't last long, you kind of get left with that. Like that's what you stuck with now. And now you looking for I can't be with nobody if we not going here or going there or doing this or doing that. And now I'm only looking for people that are doing and it's like you don't even know anybody and you just putting yourself in a situation because you're attracted to the aesthetics or the looks or the vibe and not just the actual and it's not even just physical. It's like could be just a comfort level of life that people feel like and it's to me it's like there's like Nate said it's like you got to build yourself up like you got to know that I came in the game with what I got and I'll leave with what I got
True.
that
And
way.
everything that looks good isn't may not be good for you.
Yeah.
It
Hello.
may not be good.
Hello.
Amen.
Say that again. Say that again, Nay Nay.
I said everything that looks good may not be good or may not be good for you.
Why me whip, whip, oh, why me Nay Nay? All right now, Nay Nay, you better talk that talk, girl.
You funny.
Also is like how do people handle how they look because some people don't know how to be humble about it. You could be like a good
Mm.
looking girl or a good looking guy and just not know how to move properly about that. So it's like if you're just so used to people treating you a type of way, you're gonna like emulate that in your personality. So where like you don't know how to tell a joke, you don't know what 2 plus 2 is, you're not where you don't know who the vice president is, you have no knowledge of nothing beyond the mirror.
So Phil, do you have your wall up?
Like I said, I got my wall like right below my chest. Well, so I can see everything moving. And my wall, it got electric force field on that bitch. So if the wrong person is climbing on that motherfucker, excuse me, I push the button. Business is that. And they falling off the joint. Listen, get your hell out of here. But I got my third eye night vision cameras that's watching. So if the right one come on in. Come on in. You know what I'm saying? Come on in. So
Yeah, because you
yeah.
never mind.
I
Wait a minute,
definitely
hold
what?
on.
Because I
Hold on.
definitely what. So go ahead and say what you gonna
Say
say,
it.
Nate.
Say it.
I said I wasn't gonna be messy tonight.
No,
Nah,
go
if you
ahead. Be
say it, you're
messy.
gonna
What
take us
you
to the
gonna
top.
say? What you gonna say, Nate?
Nothing.
You
Uh-oh.
lying.
She gonna tell you off camera. Don't worry about it.
You say
She
you
gonna,
gonna tell me okay? Oh, that means
I
she
said
gonna
she
tell
gonna
you.
tell
You
you.
feel
She gonna tell you off
me?
camera.
No, go ahead. You can say whatever it is you want. Nate. Hello. Don't mute up now, nigga. Let's see. She don't mute up her mic.
I feel like she thought about it, like she's debating
Right.
it in her
Listen.
head.
If it's what I think she talk about, we all fall short. We
Amen.
all make the wrong mistake. If that's
Amen.
what I think she talk about, we
Amen.
all make a mistake. We all human. We all fall.
Right.
That's
We
the
all
thing. When I
fall
be up here
down.
talking,
But
when
we
I'm up
get
here
up.
talking, I'm not just talking about y'all. I talk about me too. So I'm not no greater or worse than any of y'all. I realize certain things, and I've learned from certain things.
You
Where
got to
I
be
hope that either
careful.
y'all have realized and learn some things or are willing to learn some things. That's it. So yeah,
That's a
no, we
that's an
all
interesting
flawed,
point. We got an
huh?
interesting point because Phil, you got to like you in particular. You got to be careful because you in like where you're trying to go with your mission. You got to be
Mhm.
careful who you bring along
True.
because this is a you have a yeah. Let's do this, Nate. Let's have a moment with Phil. Like you are on like a
A
certain
moment with Phil.
a moment with Phil. New segment, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Terry Show. This is
Wah, wah,
Wah, wah,
wah.
wah, wah. But no, you're on a trajectory to do things, and it's like there's some people that are 9 to 5, clock in, clock out. You're on a creative path,
True.
so there's got to be the right woman has to understand what your
That's
vision
a fact.
is.
That is a fact.
So I can understand you having like I can understand where you are because you gotta go the roads you're traveling on, and you can't be deterred by anyone like, well, why don't you just do this instead? Or why don't you just do that instead?
Mm,
So it takes somebody
mm.
that understands thinking outside the box.
And secure within themselves at that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a
Mm-hmm.
fact. That is a
You hear
fact.
that, ladies?
So do y'all think doubling back
Hold
is
up.
bad?
Um, I
mm.
think in a lot of cases, yes. I think in the right situation, it's not a bad thing. It depends because people can be in two places of their lives and can change. So that what might have been immature or not ready for a relationship earlier might turn out to be a different situation later. But that's a minority. That's like a needle in a haystack when it comes to sometimes if they wasn't right before, they still ain't right no matter how quote unquote mature they've become or what they've attained or where their life is at. Sometimes the person's character is just the character. Sometimes the mindset stays their mindset and there's no growth. So I just say a person has to discern whether or not spinning the block is worth it or a waste of time.
I always say, what street are you on when you spin the block? Are you on Depressed Avenue? Are you on
Oh,
Lonely Drive?
have
Like just
a
because a
gem.
lot of times
Why
when you
they gotta
spin in
be
the
that?
block,
Why they
you
gotta be that to spin the block though?
I'm saying it depends on what street you on because sometimes you could just like naturally like run back into somebody that you haven't seen like oh and you just naturally organically, but when you
Liquor Avenue.
yeah
Liquor
Liquor
Avenue is
Avenue
crazy.
Liquor Avenue see that's what I mean and then you call in Tyrone because like
Call
you remember yeah,
Zion.
exactly. Because you remember, you know how to do that thing with his, and then do the thing and twist that up the right way you like, and use the tongue and all that good stuff. So
They
it's
like,
like
Like
yeah,
what now?
for real.
using the tongue and then the fingers with the tongue. And let me stop.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Pause. No Diddy.
pause. No, did he? But
He a
no,
little
yeah.
bit too descriptive, ain't he? Now he was going.
My bad. My bad. We in the second hour.
Ah,
We was almost in the second hour. But
what the?
yeah, it just depends on how you. meet that person again. Because if that's like your safety net or your safety blanket, and I know like I've just texted people that like I know she's gonna respond, so I'm just gonna text. That's not, to me, that's not a good spin the block because I'm not coming in with the best intentions.
Right.
I have like a motive why I'm spinning the block. And my motive isn't to progress anything. It's just because I know what we've done and I am comfortable with you. And rather than go like waste my time or energy with somebody else, I already know what it is with you. So I'm just going to go hit you up first. But I don't think
Mm.
that's a good spin the block. I think a good spin the block is once you've like you said, you've done the work, you've grown and matured, and we naturally reconnect, then okay. But just going to like hit up whoever to get my rocks off because they knew how to do it right, I don't think that ever work out in the long run.
Damn. Well,
We gotta. Well, I'll say this: even with spinning the block and with new people, or the people that we choose, we gotta understand. Like, are we being shallow with the things that we're looking for in the people? Are we
Mm,
really taking stock as to the real things that we really need, more so than just the things that we want out of somebody? Are we loving ourselves enough to know our worth when it comes to allowing people in our world circumference, and giving our energies, all bodies, etc. too? Or are we just playing the part because either we want somebody in the moment or feel like we can't go without somebody, like life is going to stop or not progress
mm.
because we're not with somebody? We got to ask ourselves all these questions and be like, okay, hmm, is it them or is it me?
yeah,
I get
it's
so
probably
lonely.
them lonely nights.
Yeah, it was like just staring
No,
at your
I had me
phone
and
trying to
my
be good.
me and my old situation
Uh-huh.
and started back conversing.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
let me turn the lights out real quick. Go ahead.
And I just be like, now why did I do that? Why did I respond? Why did I like, you know?
Is the comfort level like
Could
y'all
be.
had a vibe and it's like I said, it's easier to go to what you know than to like, you know what I mean? And you can't, that's the one thing about spinning the block is that they know you to a certain degree. That is going to take a
Yeah.
new person a lot
I
longer
was
to.
doing so good though.
God
let
bless
me
you.
let me let me ask you this though, Nay. How do I word this? Do you, beyond the familiarity, do you feel as though there's a void missing there that you want filled, but you don't want to take the opportunity or time to meet somebody new that might properly fit that void?
No, I wouldn't say that because I do. I be dating new people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like I told you the other week, I be getting tired. Like I be like, okay, I'm tired of dating. I'm gonna just chill. Um,
But yet you pick
but
up the
I don't know.
phone for the old fella.
I had a weak moment. It
What
was
do
just
you
a weak moment.
what do you mean by get tired?
I just like dating can be draining. Like
Especially if
it's
you're dating a bunch of
draining.
people. Yeah.
I'm not dating a bunch of people.
It could be two people, three people there. I'm not necessarily saying it's 20 people. That's not what I'm saying. But
Yeah, like
Many, many,
it's just
many men.
I don't know, maybe it's just the location I'm in, but it be the same. It's almost like the same people,
I get it.
basically.
I get it.
And
Mm.
I just begin tired. So like I said, I just had a weak moment and yeah.
Did the weak moment manifest into something good?
No, I don't think it will like
Okay. Okay. Respect.
yeah.
Respect.
So
So
but we
let
didn't
me
have
ask you.
sex or nothing yet. So
See, you heard her terse
You
say
heard the
yet.
last
She
word though,
say
right?
yet, right?
Yes,
You heard that
you
too,
heard
right?
the last word.
She supposed to say
we
we
didn't
ain't
we
even
didn't
having
get that
sex
far
though.
yet.
You supposed to say we ain't having sex though. That ain't gonna happen. But she said, well, we ain't had sex yet.
Yet, I might.
I'm just
Like
being,
you
I'm,
cracking the
I'm
door
just
open,
keeping it. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just being honest.
keeping it real. Look, you just got the
Let
door
me
cracked open just in case you want them to come on in. I can dig it. I can dig it.
let me
I can
ask.
dig
Let me ask in a respectable way, like Nay, like because you're. I've only seen your
it.
profile picture, but you're a beautiful woman. Like, do you feel like being attractive on a society level, like that makes it more tiring because there's more people that are like in your DMs or trying to get to know you, and you feel like you hear the same thing over and over again?
Good question.
No, I don't think so. It's like I said, it's just the same person. Um,
Well,
yeah, I don't really know how to explain it. It's just be the same stuff.
he got a piece of your heart.
Like,
That's what it is.
oh,
You and the X, the spin the block. Because if he didn't have a piece of your heart, you would have never picked that phone up or answered
Mm.
that text or
no,
answered that
I
message.
just said it was a weak moment.
She said a moment of weakness.
But a moment of
Yeah,
weakness,
She was on
where
liquor
do you think
lane.
that place came from? What's up? What's up, Tone? I'm over on YouTube,
yeah,
brother.
yeah, it was the liquor, but then the days went on and I wasn't drunk no more. So
Blame it on the
Oh, I know, but no,
alcohol.
I know what she
just
mean.
still,
I've
just
had,
still there.
yeah, I've had like those moments where I'm like, let me just hit
Mm.
up whatever, and then I'm like, oh, like you get sober. You just have those. Then it's like, oh,
So
this is
how
not
long was
the
you with the
same.
guy before?
Hmm.
Well, how long was you with said individual before? Right, like I'm speaking a foreign language.
Yo,
How
Dave
long
is
were you
funny,
speaking
yo.
to him?
Dave was like, huh, what?
She like, she hear what the hell I said. Was it a year, 5 months, or 3 years? What?
I don't want to say.
Was it a long time or not a long time? You can say that much.
We've been knowing each other a long time.
Y'all were dealing
Mm.
with each other a long time though. Yes or
Yes,
no? Okay,
yes,
so obviously that person has garnered or garnered a place in your heart, whether it's a small little corner or something, or nay, you wouldn't have picked up the phone. I don't care if you was drinking or not. You probably would have cussed at the phone if it was somebody that you didn't care about at all. Am I
Well,
yeah. He
Phil,
would have been. He would have
impartial?
been good and blocked. But no, honestly, I should have never done it because, um, like I said, I went months. Like I haven't spoken to that person since last year. It's the person I crashed out on.
Oh shit. Oh
now
Lord.
that's a toxic. Like, yo,
Lord, Lord.
this
That's
nigga
a
is a
whole
see.
nother
This is how you know it's
conversation.
bad because he a glutton for punishment. She
That's
crashed
a
out and
whole
is
nother
like, "Hey,
conversation.
what's up,
Yeah.
mama? You done? You done crashing out on me?" That's a,
Let me
that's a
ask you
glutton
this,
for
Nate. Are you
punishment.
like a moth to the flame, ready to be burnt by the fire? Is that what it is?
Huh? You said, do I
When
like paint?
it
What you
comes to
said?
this person, are you like a moth to the flame,
Do I
drawn
like
to
pain? You asked
Do
that?
I like
no, that's
pain?
not I ain't say nothing about no damn pain.
Ooh.
I don't know what type of freak ass fetishes you talking about. I'm talking about the fact that the attraction or the picking the phone up. Are you fighting against yourself to be drawn in like a moth to the flame? Because a lot of moths come to light and fires and things. They like to gravitate towards lights and stuff.
And
Do you
nipple
feel as though
clamps.
that you're fighting yourself to be drawn in?
Yeah, and I know I
Yes, you
shouldn't.
know.
I already know. Like I know I shouldn't be talking to him. But
Hmm. But
yeah.
what? What's the but?
I think she likes the drama a little bit,
Huh?
The toxicity of it,
the
huh?
toxicity
No,
of
I
it.
don't.
That's why she giggled.
Like,
No, no spinning the block.
no spinning the block. But for me, is I've tried it and it's like it would work
It
for
never
like
worked. Huh? Yeah, it never
never,
worked.
Listen,
not long term. Like we would even have like I ain't gonna lie, like some of the best sex after like not seeing this person for a minute, like that first or second time of like not dealing with you and then dealing with you. Oh man! But then after that, it's
became
like
superficial. Yeah.
man, it's yeah, it becomes superficial because then you
Because if your
realize you're
heart
just
ain't
holding
there, if your
on.
mind ain't there, the sex is gonna go bad. I
You
don't
know what
care
it
how
is?
good they hit it or how good they wrote it or how good they put it in their paws in their mouth, whatever the case may be.
Now
After a while, if your heart ain't there, your mind ain't there, that shit gonna be like,
it's like what
that's
the
for men
junkies
and
say,
women.
like when you're trying to chase that first high. You're looking for when it
Yeah,
was the best it was
yeah.
again, and it's never gonna hit the same.
That's a fact of mundo. That's a fact of mundo, and that's for men and women. Yeah, you might
Yeah,
be able to get your little orgasm, but it ain't gonna be the same orgasm. It ain't gonna be. It's gonna be almost like a false one kind of way. Like you might go through the motions, but you're gonna feel empty. Fellas too, you're gonna feel empty. Pause. No diddy.
that's kind of the idea. I'm trying to feel empty. Yeah,
Huh?
so we trying to get empty. That's the idea. Hey,
No, 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 no. I
Say
mean
what?
empty. I ain't talking about the ball wall sack empty. Pause. I'm talking about empty inside. Like, why did I
Harry
do this?
being
Or why am
freaky
I
now
doing this? Yeah,
yeah,
he
this yeah.
trying to,
I don't
I
know
after
get
what's
it.
going
dark.
on with me.
I get it because then, after you break down these wall walls, the outer ones, you can get to fully busting down and knocking down the real walls. That's what I'm just saying. But listen, y'all, I got to get up out of here because I got to eat me something. I ain't ate
Has
something
it been
since
two
this morning.
hours?
It's almost 2 hours. Almost. We shy. We shy by a couple minutes. Nay, calm down. You came in here late, nigga.
So
Yeah, so. I think I might do a Saturday edition of the Good Morning Gang or whatever. I've been missing from doing that. So y'all stay tuned or whatever. I'll send something out if I decide I'm gonna do that. But
yeah, where you been?
I've been around like ties. I had to take care of some BIEI. Had to take care of some
You said you had
things.
to take care of her. What?
I said take care of some things. What?
Oh my,
Lady D said empty
Empty
don't
don't.
sound bad.
I'm feeling some energy between y'all two. I'm not gonna lie.
Terry, if you don't shut the
I'm not gonna
friggin'
put. Look,
up.
look. I'm just saying. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying.
Anyway,
You talking with me and Phil?
Mm-hmm.
do you have any final words for
And
the ladies
Phil
and
can't
gentlemen?
handle me.
Probably not. Probably not.
Do y'all
You,
have any final words for
I
the
will
ladies
turn
and
him
gentlemen?
out. No, I'm just
Girl, do you have
Oh,
any
how?
final words?
What would be the first thing you did?
She is
Hold on.
hey Terry, she trolling. So stop entertaining her bullshit. She trolling. Do y'all have any
no.
final words for the ladies and gentlemen, please?
I hope y'all have a great evening and a great weekend. Be safe. And yeah, if you want to have your walls up, you can have your walls up. But every person is not the same. And if you're not healed, don't go into another situation unhealed.
That part. I
And
like
don't
that.
spin the block because it never works out
Well, you better
100%.
get off your bike then that you trying to spin the block in.
Now
I'm about to go text him right now and be like, I'm done.
She lying. She lying, Terry. She
it's
lying.
gonna end.
She gonna get off
It's
here
gonna
and be
be
like,
like, don't text me back this
what you
month.
doing?
Don't
What
text me
you
back.
doing?
Text me back next month.
Yeah, exactly.
Next month is crazy.
Next month. But no,
But
I
yeah,
would say like I would say ride it out so you actually get the lesson. Like here's my thing. Even though I don't think it works, you got to get the lesson right. If you only got half the, and everyone's lesson is different. Like sometimes it take a major crash out, it take loss of money, it take loss of health, unfortunately, because there's some people that are in abusive relationships. It take them a long time before they actually leave. So
oh, I'm not crashing
it's
out again.
realized like,
No,
okay, no,
I'm
I'm
not
at
doing
my
that.
breaking point. I can't do this no more.
Well, I thank you all for coming up this week.
Yes,
As
that's my
usual,
thing to everybody. Like,
I appreciate y'all for coming up this week. Y'all be blessed, and I see y'all next week. Look, Nathan got up out of here.
yes,
Terry,
sir.
I'll holler at you, my brother.
All right,
Appreciate you
brother.
as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, GMGers and GMGS, it's your boy Big Phil Speaks. Y'all know what I like to say, smile, because you never know what it might do for somebody, including yourself. More importantly, love on somebody on purpose, with purpose. Last but not least, I'm not anti you, but I am pro me with an emphasis on building we. Let that marinate in your melon till the next time we can chop it up and have a tay-to-tay. Until that day, y'all know what I like to say. I will holler.
GMG, we're one big happy family. With GMG, one big happy family. Hey, hey, thank you for tuning in. sure you come back again. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It's GMG and Big Pheel speech. Yeah, yeah, yeah.